have been actually fighting for what they call premium positions or premium territories, and this had in fact inflated the rates of these placements. Are we seeing or expected to see a similar pattern for online? If so, how can luxury brands ensure a prime position with high visibility while maintaining a low barrier of entry? I guess this one can go to you first. So.
Okay. Okay, so I'll tell you how I really feel.
Okay. Sure.
As an advertiser, at the end of the day, you care about your return on your ad spend, right? And the ability to create the inventory on the web is massively more scalable than it might be in traditional media. And so, as long as you can continue to see the performance of your advertising and be able to get the return that you're looking for and reaching the audiences you're looking for, I think that's the real true measure, as opposed to what's happening to the cost of media and so forth, because it's really about the effectiveness as opposed to just the cost.
But you did mention about the ability of reaching users or reaching more of a context, like contextual targeting or user behavioral targeting. So how do you balance these two, like reaching the users using technology versus getting the high visible space?
The right audience.
The right audience versus the right placement.
So last week we announced a partnership with Microsoft and AOL. I don't know if you saw it, but it was intended very specifically to take some friction out of the buying process and being able to reach more of the audiences that you're looking for. So rather than going to Yahoo and then to MSN and AOL and whoever else, the ability to now go to one place and be able to buy the audiences that you're looking for across all the network is really the way that we believe will continue to facilitating that ecosystem is really what we're focused on, to be able to have an untapped, bigger pool of the audiences that you're going after.
Anybody else need?
I agree with Sai. I think it's the perceived value and sort of the returns that you get from online advertising. And I think just to answer Andrew's question is, I can't guarantee, or most of us here, are actually all of us here are media sellers. I'd say it, I can't guarantee that the prices won't go up in the next couple of years as all brands, not just luxury brands, as the market for online advertising continues to grow at I think in Hong Kong it's something like 20–30% clip.
Are there room for negotiation?
Absolutely, always. Inevitably, it's going to go up. And but one thing I do have to say is that whatever it is, online continues to hold one promise, is that we are able to show sort of a return or more measurability, as compared to traditional media. And don't get me wrong, I'm a big fan of traditional media because I believe that there's a time and a place for different types of media to play a role, including TV, including the magazines, and including the web and mobile. So, yeah, you might see some increases over the next couple of years, but at the end of the day, most brands are going to be asked for accountability. And as we head into 2012, which there's a lot of uncertainty in the marketplace on a macro global basis, your bosses are going to ask you for even more ROI. And I think that the web is by far one of the few medias that can show that direct ROI.
I don't know if I could add more to that. I mean, it's all a matter of demand and supply, right? Ultimately, it's economics. But I guess to echo Kevin's point as well, at one hand, it's inevitable that prices would go up. But at the same time, I think, especially on the digital side, it allows you to really target to a specific segment that you really want to reach out to. And if you calculate that back to the cost per reach compared to traditional media, digital is still very cost